Hello, this is Rafael Zabala doing a quick presentation for PQC, particularly their training branch of the business, manageyourlearning.com. And we are doing a revenue projection calculations, right? Where we're projecting a total of potentially $1.2 million a year. And this is kind of the end number. Let me explain to you how we got here. We researched the site, researched some keywords, and went to Google and generated what is the traffic. This is coming straight from Google in the state of Georgia. So this is very important. This is specific to the state of Georgia. What is the average monthly traffic for these related terms? Now, I will be providing to you the spreadsheet, but this is what we filtered down to out of 800 keywords. So by no stretch of the imagination is this representative of all the keywords that people are searching for relevant to your business. And also, I know that there's going to be some stuff in here that may not be relevant to your business. This is a very high-level, quick analysis of what is the potential return from online marketing. I was very specific on these keywords to focus only on certification, and or training to the keywords that you had on your site. And this is the numbers that Google gave me. It's a total of 2,500 monthly searches for this group of keywords. So we've identified 2,500 searches. There's likely more. And the answer is, of course there's more. There's more than likely. But we build our plans off of what we can identify quickly, because then we know that that is a solid conservative representation and maybe, hopefully, the tip of the iceberg. So you can see here that we have the average monthly searches. What Google suggests is the average cost per click. And now this number is a really telling number. This is what Google tells us, right? Excuse me, I had to make a quick pause, but now I'm back. And I believe we were talking was about the pay-per-click cost. So this number is really telling because this is what Google suggests we should be paying for the click. In reality, we've managed millions of dollars in pay-per-click, and oftentimes we can get to as far as 50% or more on below cost on this number. With that said, we go with this number when we're making projections because, again, we like to be conservative. But this is what Google is requesting for cost per click, and this is what other people are paying for cost per click. Remember, the cost per click is raised by an auction. So the difference between this $16 keyword and this $1 keyword is that more people find this one much more valuable than this other one, or they don't know about the keyword. And sometimes we can find keywords that people don't know, and is driving the same type of traffic at a much less cost. So that's why we can usually beat these numbers. So it's giving us the cost, and what I'm coming up with here is the value of that traffic, that monthly value. If we were going to buy all these 70 clicks, it would cost us $600, essentially, right? So here we are. We have 2,500 monthly visits that we've identified, right? So if we were to go out and capture 10% of that traffic, it would turn into 250 visits to the website. If we had a 2% conversion rate, which is a very, very conservative conversion rate, all of my sites convert at 10% and above. I'm putting a 2% here because when I'm doing projections, again, I want to be as conservative as possible. Generating five leads or sales. We're saying that the conversion is 100% because people are purchasing these courses online, right? Versus it being a lead and then converting. Or you can play with this number. You can see how I'm managing the different levels of conversion. But thinking that this is a transactional site, we say it's 100%, and that would be 5 new purchases a month. Looking on the site, we see that the trainings are bundles of services that are in the $1,000 and up range. I think most bundles would be qualified under $40,000. Would be around $40,000. So, for purpose of this, for this kind of pre-strategy, I'm going to put half of that, $20,000. Again, being as conservative as possible. Well, based on those numbers, we're looking at $1.2 million in revenue generated. Now, this is really interesting if you take into consideration also the cost of the traffic. If we wanted to turn on a pay-per-click campaign tomorrow and go ahead and go buy as much of the traffic we can to get these numbers based on what Google's telling us, we would be spending about $2,300 or $2,400 a month. $2,400 a month to be generating this kind of revenue is very reasonable, and you can see the ROI here yourself. Now, I'm providing this a revenue projection calculator because at the end of the day, these are assumptions, and we know that assumptions aren't perfect. I want you to play with the numbers. These traffic numbers are what Google's providing to us and are representative of just the state of Georgia. So this is a good number to start from, but it's not representative of all the traffic that's out there. So, and there is more traffic than this. But you can see how we get into the projections and value of being placed through search marketing, be it SEO or pay-per-click, so that your visitors can find you. It is incredibly lucrative. All right, well, thank you very much. I hope that this presentation was helpful. If you would like to start, just click on the button below, and we're ready to get started with you. If you're seeing this presentation as a case study, as one of my case studies, and this is not your business, but you'd like to see, would like to request for me to do one for your business, just click the button below as well and just let me know. We're here to be of service. Thank you very much.